Mr. Andrews, you and your mother are in court today suing your ex, Ms. Corbett, for paternity fraud because you claim she forged your signature on the birth certificate of her 5-month-old son, Quinn Andrews Jr., who you believe is not your biological son. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Corbett, you say Mr. Andrews is doubting your son because he does not want to be a responsible adult and because he has a meddling mother. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Andrews, why do you believe your signature was forged on Quinn Jr.'s birth certificate?
I don't know, Your Honor. I didn't sign anything, and somehow my name still managed to get put on the birth certificate. I have a copy of it right here.
Let me see that birth certificate. So you say somehow your name just appeared on the birth certificate?
Yes, Your Honor.
Quinn Andrews Sr., name of father, right underneath. But you didn't sign it.
No, ma'am.
Take me back to that day. You believe somebody put your name on there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Explain.
Day of the birth, I cut the umbilical cord. I requested a blood test. I stayed at the hospital for like 24 hours. And the following day, I'm leaving to retrieve a car seat. I didn't sign nothing.
You claim somebody put your name on the birth certificate. Ms. Corbett, did you put his name on there?
No, it's no way possible for me to just put his name on a birth certificate. The only reason why he's saying that he did not sign the birth certificate is because his mother told him not to sign my child's birth certificate. Anybody that has kids, and she should know because she has enough, knows that in order for the birth, the name
all
to be on the
8 of
birth
them is well
certificate.
taken care of, baby. I told my son not to sign a birth certificate until he get the blood test to prove that that is his
And that's
child.
why he's
not-
lying and said he didn't sign it because she told him not to sign it.
That's a
and
lie.
he didn't even want a blood test until she put her 2 cents in.
Did you witness him sign it?
I was there.
So you were there. You saw him sign it.
Not just me. The lady who signed off on underneath
The
the birth
witness?
certificate, she saw him too.
So what you're saying is he didn't do what his mother told him to do, so now he's saying he didn't sign it.
Exactly.
Excuse me, Your Honor. If he signed the birth certificate, his name would actually be signed on that form.
So you're saying there is no cursive signature.
No, at all.
It's only his.
Name. That's it.
What was the nature of this relationship? Take me back.
We were in a relationship, but I could never say it was actually a committed one because every time we hit a bumpy road in our relationship or we get into an argument about anything, it could be simple. Quinn is out the door, right back to his mama.
I wouldn't even call it a relationship, Your Honor, because she slept with the whole damn city, the whole neighborhood.
Okay,
She would-
let's use respectful language in the courtroom. You said you believe she was sleeping with.
She slept around with everybody in our neighborhood.
If that was true, I would have slept with her husband because he wanted me to.
Oh, Lord.
That's a lie.
Okay, let's stay on track. So you say Miss Smith's claims are incorrect. You were not sleeping
Miss
around.
Smith does not know anything about me, period.
How long did this relationship go on?
For about 2 years.
And so, Mr. Andrews, you haven't said much about the relationship.
She was possessive. She was verbally abusive.
He says I was possessive and verbally abusive. This is the same one that is a cut that walks to the candy lady right through our house. It's 2 minutes away. Every time I'm walking through, he has to stand to the door and watch me like I'm a 2-year-old.
Negative. Your Honor.
He didn't want me to speak to anybody. I was not allowed to talk to anybody. I was not allowed to even befriend females because he said that was going to be using the excuse.
Your Honor, that's a lie.
What?
Your Honor, she's a compulsive liar. She lied to my mother and told my mother I signed the birth certificate by her. I was away. She told you that. She done told probably everybody she knew that.
And you maintain you did not.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to understand why you doubt this child.
Because of her.
Carries your name.
Negative.
Is yours.
Your Honor, I doubt for the simple fact that while we was together, I happened to clean the house one day where we stayed at. I found the empty Magnum wrapper under the sofa, which she claimed was mine, which it wasn't, because all of them we used, I throw it away.
It was his.
Tell him about that
Immediately.
day that you came home from work and she had another man running out the back
Yeah,
door.
like a.
Yes.
Yes, for
yes.
example.
Tell him
Somebody
about that.
told him that.
That's for
That is
example.
not
That.
true. Somebody told him that. And I don't have to
Your
lie
Honor,
about who was in
Your
my
Honor,
house
whatever.
because of the
Your
simple
Honor,
fact that we
one
was
of my
not
third
together.
cousins told me that. His mother stayed right across the street from where we stayed at.
And I
Is
told
this the diagram you
That's
submitted
mine.
to the court? Come up here, please.
Your Honor,
What does this diagram show?
this right here is a 2-story apartment building. That man told me it was for somebody else, which I knew who the bike was for, but she didn't want to tell me who was on the bike.
So you say this,
And obviously watching me emerge from the back, so he knew.
so go in the front, but then come out the back.
Yes, ma'am.
But you were coming in and then they went out the back instead of coming out the front.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Corbett, did that happen?
No, and I told him that. He asked me about that. I explained to him that was not true, and we was together after that.
Ma'am.
This was never an issue till just now.
Man, she's a compulsive liar.
Well, I'll tell you one thing I'm not lying about, and that's him being the father of my child, and that's all. Once we figure that out, that's their game. None of this is irrelevant.
Right.
All right. Thank you, sir. Mr. Andrews, you can return to the podium, please. Is this your only doubt?
No, ma'am. I have more than one.
What else?
I found messages in her phone where some guy obviously was telling her, leave the back door open and be naked when I arrive.
Oh, you saw the message?
Yes, ma'am. She denied that in my face, and I'm looking at the message in the phone, That's one reason. The second reason, I found the Magnum wrapper.
The message said, leave the back door open. Be naked when I arrive. Miss Corbett?
That's like the third reason. The other reason I just showed you on the diagram.
Right, and
The fourth reason is, when I was working on the Earl Spill for 6 months, I arrived home one weekend, because I worked Monday through Friday. The weekend I was off, somebody told me, some guys I don't mess with, she had in the house 3 or 4 of them smoking in there with her, and they flipped her.
what?
Yeah, she denied all that.
Miss Corbett, that is a lot of information.
Quinn is lying through the skin of his teeth.
What I got lie for?